Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin and this is our snack for the journey, and we're starting a new week, a new challenge. It has been a challenge for all of us, staying home, avoiding groups of people. So it's hard. I know that it's hard. It's hard for our church, it's hard for us to do ministry just through the internet. It's a challenge for all of us. But we're going to keep our snack for the journey so we can do this from home. So this is what we're going to do, and we want to help you. We want to give you just a snack for your spiritual journey. And I'd like you to register in my channel and subscribe to my channel and to share these meditations with your friends. So please help us with that. Today we're going to start the book of Judges. So we're walking through the Bible. Every week we pick one book of the Bible and a few verses for that book. And so from Monday through Friday we talk about those verses and what they have to say, the story behind those verses and what they have to say to us. So today we're going to start the book of Judges, a very interesting book because it's a book that it portrays our life today, ups and downs in our spiritual journey. Sometimes we're good and then we mess it up and then we got in trouble and then we cry to the Lord and then the Lord comes, rescue us, and we stay good for a while. And then we mess it up again, and then we got in trouble, and then we repent and cry to the Lord, and then the Lord comes, rescue us, and we stay good for a while, and boom, and it's a cycle. And it's interesting because the book of Judges is that cycle, and there is a verse that I'd like to share with you. It's repeated in the book of Judges. It's Judges 17:6. It says this: in those days Israel had no king. Everyone did as he saw fit. That is the picture of the book of Judges. If you read the whole thing, and there's beautiful stories because God would send judges to rescue the people, and the judge would stay there for a while, and then the judge died, and then the people ended up doing the wrong thing again, and God comes, judge the people. They got in trouble with the countries around them, and then they cry out, they repent, and then God sent another judge to help them, and it's keep going. So there's a lot of judges there that God sent to help people, but it's because during those days, this is what the book says. It's interesting. During those days, Israel had no king, and everyone did as he saw fit, and that was the problem. And this is the problem for us. I think that the book of Judges is one of those, it's a picture of our generation. A picture of our generation. Everyone does as he or she sees fitting. And we do. This is what we want to do. And this is why we got in trouble. And this is why sometimes we got in trouble. God sends his judgment and punishment and corrections, disciplines, whatever you want to call it, and then we cry out, we repent, we recognize that we mess it up, and we cry out to the Lord, and then he sends rescue to us. And sometimes after we are going to do the same, our children are going to do the same. It's so interesting, and the idea, the goal would be to finish that cycle, but sometimes people cannot do that. It's so sad to see that. So this is the book of Judges, and maybe it portrays your life, your experience with the Lord, ups and down, ups and down. You go up and you go down, you go up and you go down. And maybe during this time, when things are getting crazy, you're thinking, well, maybe it's time to go back to the Lord. I hope you're going to go back to the Lord and restore your relationship or restart your relationship with him. Maybe this is the time, a good time, appropriate time to do this. I hope you can do this during this time. This is your snack for the journey. God bless you.